Welcome back to Trib Live Radio. I'm Mike Graw. Favorite time of the week. Joined now live in studio by Bridgette B. She's appearing tonight and tomorrow night at Blush, 9th Street, downtown.
Favorite time of the week?
Absolutely.
Shouldn't it be favorite time of the year? This is like a present. It's me.
It's you. This is our first time meeting. Now
It is. It feels like forever.
it does. Feels like we've known each other forever. Just the 5 minutes you've been sitting in here. We've gone over your trips, your plans
He
for your
knows
trip
everything
around
about
the
me.
world, your website,
Right.
your entrepreneurial side.
We really talked in like 3 minutes. Almost my whole life story.
And I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that. And I also found out that you are a Real Madrid fan, even though you're from Barcelona, which
You
still
can't say this out loud. What is it? A sports channel? We
It is.
cannot talk about this on a sports channel.
Why?
Because I get enough hate mail as it is.
I don't think there are a lot of people in Pittsburgh who are taking sides in the Real Madrid Barcelona.
You don't think
outclass.
so?
Not a whole lot.
Okay. Well, what about if I said that
I
I
get
am a
angry.
Browns fan?
That is not so good.
Right?
If
Yeah,
you
that's
say
not
you're a
so good.
Browns or Ravens fan, that would cause a problem.
I have no idea who Ravens are for.
They're from Baltimore.
Okay.
But saying that, I mean, I don't think there are going to be a whole lot of people who are on sides of the El Clasico debate while we're sitting here. I get angry emails for just talking about soccer, period, in here. So
we won't start the foot off that way in America with
Right.
you guys here.
But you're originally from Barcelona, Spain.
Yes, born and raised. Been in the U.S. a little bit over 8 years. Time flies. And been in the industry now for 4.
And for 4 years, and you act. Besides doing the feature dancing, she's appearing at Blush, 9th Street downtown. You guys already knew that, obviously. That's why we're in
Obviously,
here
because
doing
you're
it.
all coming tonight.
Absolutely.
10:30 and 12:30 tonight and tomorrow. I'm a very active movie maker.
How many movies have you made?
As of right now, counted 200.
200
200
movies
plus.
over 4 years. So
I don't
one a
even
week?
know. Yeah, no, like you get times off.
Okay.
This actually, I just took about 5 weeks off before I came to Pittsburgh.
Just recharging the batteries.
Yeah, resetting and just kind of come back with a bang. And
Figuratively.
oh, gangbangs next. But when I started the business, you kind of just get thrown in. And you just constantly are working, and if you don't say no, which I don't, I'm a workaholic.
How did you break into the business? Like, who do you contact an agent, a casting director?
I was on the corner on the street in Cleveland. Someone picked me up and like, hey, you want to shoot a movie? And I'm like, what is there a video camera doing in your car? It's not supposed to. No, I'm kidding.
I have no idea if you're kidding or not. I have literally had no idea whether you were kidding or not.
I was a dancer.
Because I'm sure some people have their start that way.
Oh, I hope not. And if they do, I don't work with them.
Fair. Wise move.
I'm very picky with who I work with. I started off as a dancer at Diamonds Men's Club in Cleveland in the Flats.
It's nothing close to Blush on 9th Street
No,
downtown.
it's not.
Let's make it very clear.
It's
that
nothing-
place is nothing close to Blush.
I had a blast. I had so much fun. But I stopped dancing and I became a waitress. And then all of a sudden, I become a VIP waitress to the other features coming. Brianna Banks, Janine, not Jenna. I think Jenna Hayes came in at that time. I'm not sure. But
Friend of the show, Jenna Hayes.
Devin, like the big girls were coming in. And then the one, Tara Patrick, she comes in and she's like, what are you doing serving me drinks? You should kind of be doing what I do. And I'm like, I can't. I'm too shy. I auditioned to go to Blush. I auditioned around this time to be a dancer at Blush. I didn't get accepted.
What?
Went back to Cleveland. Yeah, this was like about 6 years ago.
Do you hold that over Al's head when you have come back to Pittsburgh?
No.
Now have you been like, look at what you missed out on?
We joked about it my first night here. I was like, I can't believe I tried out to be in this club, and I was like a deer in headlights.
Brian, what the heck is going on? Who's in charge of that over there?
It was such a
Are you kidding me?
coincidence.
There is going to be video up of this. You can see that was a pretty silly decision by Blush at the time 6 years ago. But now they got their act together, bringing her in for feature dancing.
6
for the
years ago, Bridget was not Bridget. 6 years ago, I was brunette, no boobs, awkward child.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty hard to.
Yeah, I didn't grow into my own until I moved to LA, really. And so then when I moved to LA, things just kind of happened.
Yeah.
I did corporate America. I went to university. I got my master's, and I wasn't happy.
What do you have your master's in?
International marketing.
Wow.
With a concentration in Asian economics. I can't even convert the yen to the dollar. I am shocked I passed school. This goes to show American education. All you have to do is give them money and you get a diploma.
Now, did you come from Barcelona? From Barcelona to Cleveland? That
Yeah.
seems like a natural progression right there.
Super.
I think a lot of people who are from Barcelona dream of the day that they can move to Cleveland.
That's kind of why I'm writing the cookbook. My cookbook is sort of almost a semi-autobiography. It's Porn Star's Guide to Sensual Cooking, and it comes out in Christmas. But when you're growing up in a boarding school, all-girl Catholic, your boarding mates are American. Most of my boarding mates are American. A couple girls are from Morocco, like very cultural. I was very thankful for that experience. But one of them was from Pacific Palisades, LA. Her uncle, believe it or not, lived in Cleveland.
Okay.
So when he'd come to visit her, this is how I knew about Cleveland. From very young, this magical land somewhere in America.
So he would talk about Pacific Palisades and Cleveland.
That's
and you
how
thought, you know what? Cleveland sounds like one of those
seriously,
for me.
it's amazing, the circle of life. So I came to visit her when I was 18, and I got a meeting with Kent State and stayed. I pretty much just stayed with like $200 in my pocket, and
Wow.
and everything just worked out. I mean, seriously, when things work out the way it's supposed to, it just does.
And
Here I am.
And the U.S. is a grateful country that you decided to come here because it got
Americans
a lot
should
more
be
beautiful once you got here.
Oh, thank you.
We're talking to Bridgette B. She's appearing at Blush, 9th Street downtown tonight and tomorrow night. You mentioned the cookbook briefly there. Tell us a little bit more about this because you have your own brand of hot sauces and you're turning this into
Another empire.
a corporate empire. There's
Right.
the international marketing degree coming
Yes.
into play right there.
Yeah. You can only do movies so long, and I love it, but I'm only 28, so I still have a couple more years to bring something good to fans.
Have you decided when you want to stop?
No.
Yeah.
I think I'll be Bridgette B until my boobs hit the floor and I am like 95 years old. It's just who I am. So now just trying to incorporate everything I do. I always get really excited when I do like kitchen scenes. Like Naughty America, Brazzers will give me whoever, Adam and Eve and etc. They'll give me a script and I'm like a housewife cooking, waiting for my husband to come home. I'm more excited that I'm in the kitchen